guys, so today I'm going to be showing you what's in my diaper bag. This is an updated version now that I have 2 babies. I'm going to be showing you guys kind of the things that I bring with me on a typical, quick day trip somewhere. Now, I do carry different things depending on where I'm going. So if it's like a doctor's office trip or an overnight trip, I have a different bag. So for now, for today's purposes, you guys just picture us going to the park or something. These are just kind of the things that I feel are the most important to bring with me whenever I take my 2 kiddos out. I did do a video like this once before, and I was just showing you guys kind of what was in my diaper bag as a first-time mom. Now this is going to be an updated version as a mom of 2 under 2, just kind of showing you, the things that I feel are most important to have with me whenever we're going out for a quick trip. So if you guys are interested in saying, what I bring with me to a doctor's visit or an overnight trip, just let me know down below in the comments and I can film those videos as well. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and show you all the design of the diaper bag. Here it is. And I really like this one first and foremost because I thought it was very modern and chic. It doesn't look, like a diaper bag. It just kind of looks like a bag or a backpack. I have this huge zipper section in the top that I'm able to fill things with. I also have a zipper and a pocket on this side, a zipper and a pocket on this side as well, a zipper and a pocket in the front here. And then in the back, there's a zipper, like a quick access zipper, and then a buckle up here at the top. And then you guys will also notice that I have a couple of attachments on my bag. So I'll go ahead and jump in first, starting with the attachments. On this side, I have what I call my diaper buddy. Basically, it's just like a roll of bags if I need to toss a dirty diaper and I don't have like a trash can readily available, or it's going to be like a second before I can get to one. I like to put the diapers in this bag so that they're not just, loose. On this side here, I have this nice little silicone pouch. Here I have a little silicone teether for my son. And then I also have a little pacifier for him. Now my daughter is past the age of pacifiers and teethers. My son, however, I like to keep a teether because he is teething right now, so I do keep this in my bag in case he needs it. The pacifier, though, is just kind of like a thing that I keep just in case. He doesn't really use pacifiers that much, so my son does prefer to like either self-soothe or soothe by breast, like feeding and just like feeling close to mommy, but I like to have the pacifier too, just in case. Alright, so in the front section here, whenever I'm going out, it depends on where I'm going, what I put in this big section that my hand just kind of slides into. I'm not going to any of those places today, so I don't have anything in there, but you guys will see more of what I mean in a separate video. Like for instance, if I'm going to the doctor's office and I have something that I want to ask her about, I'll have like my little notepad in there with my questions, things like that. Alright, so in this bottom zipper, I like to keep any important medicine. So I do like to keep my son's teething gels on deck. So I'll have like his little teething gel here. And I also have a little baggie with clean gloves, just in case I'm in a place, like let's say I'm waiting in line somewhere and my son is teething and I feel like he needs something for comfort, to comfort him. But my hands aren't what I consider to be clean. Well, I can put on some of those gloves, and that way I can still kind of rub and help him take care of his gums without getting his mouth all dirty. So I keep that down in that pocket. I'll go ahead and show you guys what's in my side pockets now. In this first one, because we live in Florida and the sun is always out. If it's not raining, the sun is out, and even sometimes when it rains, the sun is out, and just, the sun is always out. I like to keep sunglasses for both my son and my daughter, as well as myself, in my diaper bag, just in case like we're out and about and the sun comes out and surprises us. I don't want them to be squinting or uncomfortable. So on this side, I like to keep what I call my trifecta of cleanliness. So I have these things here just in case, like let's say we're out and about and one of the kiddos gets like their face all messy from eating, or maybe gets something on their hand and we're, I'm not in a place where I can give them a full bath. I like to bring baby body wash and shampoo, baby body lotion, as well as their sealing moisturizer. So I do have these things always on deck just in case. Like once before I was out with my baby girl and she thoroughly enjoyed her food. She super enjoyed it. But it was just like, from what she ate, it was easier for me to get a washcloth and a little water and kind of clean her up that way than using a wipe. So it came in handy. Alright. Now we are in the top part of the diaper bag. Now, as y'all can already probably tell, it is pretty full, but we're just going to dig right in, and I'm going to sit it down so y'all can see kind of everything that I go through as I go through each part. So this is what it looks like in here. And when I lift this up, you guys can kind of see. You guys can see all the different things in there. Alright, so let's sit the bag here. So the first thing that I have is what I like to call my little nursing cupboard. Now this is for when I'm out and about and feeding baby boy. I usually prefer not to have like something over his face per se, because I feel like I wouldn't like eating my food with a blanket over my face. So why would my baby like eating his food that way? But I'm fine with this one because it has like this little, it's very cool actually. So you put it in through here and then like you loop it to whatever tightness you need. But when you put it around your neck, it has this opening like that, and it actually sticks out because it's wired. Just show y'all from the side, I guess. I don't know if it's coming across on camera, but it sticks out like this, and that way I'm able to look down through this opening right into my baby's eyes, and he can look right up at mommy, and I can still see him. I can make sure that, you know, nothing's pressing against his nose or anything like that. So I do like to bring this with me because sometimes I'm just in places where I feel like this is more comfortable for him. The next thing I have in here is this little snack cup for my baby girl. So whenever we're about to go out someplace, I like to fill her a few snacks in here. And it's made like this so that she can kind of reach in and get whatever snack she needs without kind of spilling it everywhere. But I like to fill this up for her because she enjoys, you know, just having her little finger foods, especially if we're going someplace and I don't know like exactly when dinner is going to be or something. I like to make sure that baby girl has, first of all, eaten before we left, and second, that she has some nice snacks. So yeah, I like to put her snacks in this little snack cup. I also keep extra snacks in the car just in case. Now, another thing that I'll have in my diaper bag that you don't see here right now because I make them fresh to orders, I make pouches for both of my kiddos. And if you guys are interested in seeing that, I can do that video, but basically I make the pouch either the night before or the morning of us heading out somewhere, and then I get, you know, I put the pouches in the diaper bag. One for my son, one for my daughter, or depending on how long we're going to be gone, I might do one for, you know, I might do a couple for each of them. But I do like to make my own pouches, and I'll bring those as well. So not only does she have a pouch, but she also has her snack cup, and my son has a pouch and then breast milk. So we're good on food. In this big bag, I really like this because for one, it's a wet dry bag, but I like it a lot because of the design. I felt like the green and the leaves was a very neutral, very pretty design. I don't know what it is about this specific design that I really, really love. Just like this plant, it kind of reminds me of this. But I don't know what it is. I just really like this design a lot. So diapers, pull-ups, depending on where we're going and how long we're going to be there is what I pack with me. And you know, I just kind of go in here, and the fact that it's full like this, I like to keep it pretty full. That way as it starts to get empty, I can tell and it doesn't catch me off guard and I'm not caught out without a diaper, because I'm certain that's probably not fun to reach in the diaper bag and think you have another diaper in. They're gone. I would literally cry. Alright, in line with that, I have my wipes container. I usually put enough wipes in here to use in case I have to do like hand cleaning or quick face cleanups, as well as diaper changes. I like this one just because it allows me to carry a significant amount, but not so many where, you know, I'm having to bring the entire bag and it's weighing down my diaper bag and taking up space and all of that. So I do like to bring wipes. I have a second bag like the first one. It's a little bit smaller. The reason that I bring this one is to keep some of my other important items that are kind of easy to get lost in the diaper bag if you don't keep them in a confined area. That way you know exactly where they are and you can get to them quickly. That being said, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys. First things that I have in mine are bandana bibs for my son, just in case we're out and about and I need to put a little, you know, bandana bib on him. I got them in a couple of neutral colors. I also have a variety of little washcloths, as you guys can see. These are the little washcloths I was talking about when I told you guys I like to have like a washcloth just in case I want to clean up their face or clean their hands. I also have a little teething stick in here for my son. You guys saw I already had a different teether for him, and I have a second one just in case, you know, he dropped it or for whatever reason he needed a second one. So I do keep a second one in here too. Alright, so the next thing that I have, this muslin burp cloth. Now I don't really need a burp cloth because baby girl does not use them anymore, and my baby boy doesn't really like spit up or things like that, but I like to have one just in case. Maybe if somebody wants to hold him and he likes, you know, he's lying his head down, so I want to cover up their shirt. I like to kind of have it just in case. I have a blanket for each baby because, you know, maybe we're out and about somewhere and baby boy falls asleep. I want to lie a blanket out before lying him down. Maybe baby girl says, oh, I'm cold, mommy, like she does sometimes. If it's a little chilly, I can give her a blanket if we're at the doctor's office and they've got them stripped down or whatever. So I love these muslin ones because first and foremost, the material is so comfortable. And then I love the size of them. Like, look how huge this is, guys. My son and daughter could fit on here together, honestly. But I like to have these just because, you know, they're comfortable and they make for like a comfortable place wherever I take them. So one for him, one for her if they need them. I usually keep a book. Right now it's Guess How Much I Love You, but it can be any book. I frequently switch out the books depending on how many times we've read it. So my son and daughter will both sit down and I'll read these books to them and they'll smile and point and we have a good time. For my baby boy, I like to bring him at least one developmental toy. This is his toy right now, so he's working on, you know, kind of passing it back and forth and doing the pinching. I like to keep him up to date on what his toy is, so this will not be the toy that he has next month. I like to frequently, like I said, change it out to things that like he might enjoy when we're out and about, things I can work with him on, and things that are also beneficial for his development. Alright, one of the last things I have in here, my son really likes this right now. Baby girl, she's not, you know, she's kind of getting to a point where she more so enjoys helping mommy get it prepped for baby brother, but this is what I call my shusher, and it has a little light on the front that I'll use sometimes, like if I need to turn the lighting down, like maybe it's time for a nap, turn the lighting down, turn this little owl belly light on and just kind of set it there. My son loves to look at it. My daughter loves to help me get it prepped for him. I used this when I was in the hospital giving birth to her, and then again when I was in the hospital giving birth to my son. So not only is it sentimental, but it's also helpful. I love how loud it gets. I love the songs that it plays, and I love that my kids enjoy it. So usually in this top section, you guys, in either of the insulated sections, I will have my pouches that I was telling you about. I'll put the pouches in there, and for baby girl, I usually will have some juice for her, some water. But she also has her own backpack, you guys, so whenever we're going out and about, she has her backpack that I help her to pack, where she puts her favorite toys, some juice, a little snack, and a couple other things. So if you guys are interested in seeing what my toddler packs in her out and about bag, let me know down below. We'll show you. I don't know, maybe she'll join me, we'll see. But yeah, you guys can see kind of some of the fun things she has in her bag. I'm going to go ahead and move to the last thing I have in here. Change of clothes and socks for each of them. So for baby girl, I gave her her little socks with a grip on the bottom because, you know, sometimes if she's walking around, maybe the floor is slippery or things like that. I know exactly how my floors are at home, but if we're out and about, 9 times out of 10 she's going to have shoes on. But if she's inside somewhere, or with like if we're with family and friends and I'm not quite sure how slippery it is, I like to put her on these just for a little extra grip. Here's her little change of clothes. She's just got like a little 2-piece set in this pretty brown. And then for baby boy, he also has a pair of socks, and then he has like this nice little muslin jumper. So I like to get them something that's going to be like quick to get them into if I need to, and also comfortable. So like, let's say, God forbid, there was like a little accident, maybe something spilled or anything like that. They're kind of way past the blowouts age, but you know, anything that happened, then I can quickly grab my washcloth, get my little, you know, soap body wash, get them all cleaned up, new socks, new outfit, and then they have their snacks, have a pouch, you know, just anything like that. Alright, you guys, so it looks like that about wraps it up. As you can see, I have emptied my bag. Now, when I was first starting to pack diaper bags, I felt like I would kind of pack things that I didn't really need. My diaper bag was always stuffed, but there were just things that I found that I didn't reach for a lot. So I've since removed those things and I've tried to pack only the essentials. So that's what you would see here, things that I kind of consider to be essentials, like things for development, diapers, wipes, a change of clothes, you know, blankets, stuff like that. So like I said, my bag kind of changes depending on where it's going to be used. Hopefully if you're watching this and you were looking for ideas or anything like that, you got what you were looking for. Or if you were just curious, hopefully, you know, you enjoyed it. That's pretty much going to be it for today though. If you have any questions, you can drop them down below. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next video.